Päällikkö myöntää, että hän on ollut pidätettynä, mutta kiistää muut väitteet.
Have you been in jail in Europe?
I have been once in jail in Europe.
For what?
Without any accusation. I have been kept preventively. I was never condemned to anything. I was not even judged for anything.
So let me check that again. You were saying that you have never been condemned of any
to
crime.
anything in any country, neither crime nor minor offense, not even minor offense, not even a poor crossing at a red light, not even that. I thought, according to what I had been told, that Finnish people would like to check not what other people had said, but facts. I am terribly sorry to find out that very few newspapers have checked facts. They quoted other newspapers, who quoted books, who quoted other newspapers, and it went around like that all the time.
Kysymystä leiriläisten intiaanitaustasta hän pitää lähinnä väärinkäsityksenä.
We are not Mi'kmaq. We never said we were Mi'kmaq. We always said we belong culturally to the Mi'kmaq group, like you are Finno-Ugrian. You're not a Hungarian. You're not a Mongol. You're not a Turk. We have never ourselves said Indian. People have not identified us as Chinese because we maybe don't look like it. They have somehow been supposing that if we kept so closely to Indian traditions, more than we can do in America, as you know yourself. We do not have this privilege in America, except for a rodeo, except for a powwow, to wear what we're wearing every day here. We are trying to see if these garbs, for instance, are adapted to the forest situations. But we can also disguise as you are.
A lot of people have felt that you have swindled them into believing that you are, doing this kind of scientific work, and now when people are saying you have no qualifications for that, they feel swindled.
Well, the people who do that would have to show what they have paid for that scientific work. That's point one, because you swindle people when you get something for them. We came at our cost.
Päällikkö kiistää närkästyneenä väitteet, että leiriläisten lapset erotettaisiin vanhemmistaan, mutta joihinkin muihin huhuihin hän suhtautuu humoristisemmin.
We love our children so dearly that I don't see any of our mothers who would accept to part with our children. That's so preposterous. That that's the first basic thing that anybody can observe when they come to our places.
This, we're going back to all these accusations, is that it's been said that there's all sorts of weird practices in your camp, in your nation. People have weird sexual practices. And
the only problem for my old age is that they have not given enough description to rouse me very much. And I cannot say if anything is true or not in what they have said. I have heard myself something that I was very ashamed of when I heard about it, that our women were sprayed somehow with some odd sperm that was taken anonymously somewhere. I am surprised that there were no more, I would say, Finnish donors to line up in Lainio to come and propose themselves. But I was ashamed to see that in this country such a thing could be printed, knowing that young women waiting for children would be looked upon with this story in front of them. I'm ashamed, not for our young mothers, for the country who has permitted such a thing to be said. And I think the real question there is not if we have curious sexual habits, but the curious journalistic habits of this country.
What are you doing now? Are you still staying in this country, or are you staying abroad?
I'm staying abroad. My activities are abroad. My interests are abroad. I have brothers in this country who intend to stay here another 5 years. I think they're very courageous, if you want my opinion. But still, I must respect their choice.
So are you saying that the rest of the nation, the group, are planning to stay in Finland?
Of course. They have not changed their mind. They have not changed their mind. They think that a few misunderstandings, the international authorities that we have consulted, and the 4 lawyers in this country whom we have consulted, all agree that this oppimus is valid, and that if we should cancel it, we should be entitled to ask for damages. We don't intend to go into this sort of practice. And we know that the people who have signed it are divided among themselves. And we know that those who are apparently wanting us to go have never told us in our face, in our eyes. Never.
Ja sitten seuraavaan aiheeseen.